Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the hundreds and hundreds of true school sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Doing a little shadow boxing. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's almost 5 in the morning. We're getting a little bit tired here, but anyway, we came here to talk boxing. We didn't come here to talk about our little personal problems. BoxingScene.com. Shout out to Steve Kim for the article. States the following, that Sergey Kovalev's promoter confirms Andre Ward deal for 2016. So I'll read to you guys the article and we'll break some of it down. It says the following: a deal has been struck between Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward to meet at some point in the last quarter of 2016. Kathy Duva, the head of main events, confirmed it on Saturday morning in Las Vegas as she met with the media who are in town for the Miguel Cotto-Canelo Alvarez fight at the Mandalay Bay. Duva goes in there to say that, I quote, "It's for them to get in the ring and fight at some point next year. We've agreed on all terms. Everything is laid out. We're not going to talk about all the particulars yet. It's a year away, and a whole lot can happen between now and then. If all goes according to plan, we'll have one more fight in January before facing Ward. One more fight after January before facing Ward." So the plan is this. Obviously, that's going to be the last quarter of 2016, so you can expect that fight to happen anywhere from October to December. And those are really the best months for boxing anyway, so why not have the fights in the best months of boxing? Those are usually when the best fights get made anyway. The only big problem out right now is that there's an agreement in the contract that Andre Ward's hometown. Actually, hold on, I read that wrong. But the good thing about this fight, now that I'm reading, I didn't read it correctly the first time, but there's an agreement in the contract that Oakland and Russia are ruled out as potential fight locations for this, which means that neither Ward and neither Kovalev will have any type of home field advantage or backyard type of situations where they can get judges on their side and get decisions. Wherever they fight, it will be neutral, and that is exactly what we need for a fight of this magnitude. Now, before Ward even gets into the ring with that monster known as Sergey the Crusher Kovalev, he needs to make sure that he's sharp. And I know he's a guy that works hard, he dedicates himself to his craft, but less interviews on Fight Hype and more in the gym, because I'm sure he's training, but I want to see less talking and I want to see more action. I want to hear him saying, "I want this guy back." I want him to conduct himself like a champion, and I don't want to hear about what's happening behind the scenes. I understand stuff happens behind the scenes, and I understand there's things that go on in boxing that need to be brought to the forefront. But when I see Andre Ward, that's not constantly what I want to hear all the time. I want to hear him talk about fighting dudes and being the best pound for pound fighter in the world, because that's what the ultimate goal at the end of the day should be. Right now, they're looking at Madison Square Garden as a location for this fight, and I'll tell you right now, if they make the fight happen at Madison Square Garden, I will make every attempt to be there and cover that fight, because that's a fight that deserves coverage. I mean, you're talking about a guy in Kovalev who has lots of dimensions to his game. As a killer, he's a top 5 fighter, top 3 fighter, if you ask me. You talk about Ward, who's at one point was people's number 2 pound for pound in the world. Some people still have him in the top 5, the top 3. So, with that being said, it's a great matchup and the stiffest challenge of Andre Ward's career, whenever that has happened. This has to happen. I think it has to happen. Kovalev has a fight coming up with Jean Pascal again in January, so he's got to take care of business there. Jean Pascal's a guy he should beat, but Jean Pascal is no pushover, and he's being trained by Freddie Roach. That's an interesting dynamic right there. But I'm looking very forward to this. I really hope that no boxing politics or anything get in the way of this fight happening, because this is the type of fight we need. This is the type of fight we need. Is it the fight Ward needs for his career to really take off, and it's the fight for Kovalev's career that he needs to take off, because Kovalev's a big name, boxing fans know him, but the world at large doesn't know him. I feel these are 2 guys right here that need more recognition, and they need each other. Ali needed Frazier, Bernard Hopkins needed Tito Trinidad. Everybody needs a good dance partner in that ring, and that's gonna be Ward's dance partner, and I think it'll be a great fight. Don't know who I picked to win yet. I got to see how Ward looks in his tune-up fights coming up. Hopefully they can get him some good tune-ups in their beginning in 2016. He's got a 3-fight deal with HBO, so the first 2 have to be some solid guys, some solid tune-ups, not Alexander Brand type fighters, but like he was in a fight on the Cotto Canelo undercard, but good solid guys he knows he can beat, but get some rounds in with, because he does have some ring rust to shake off, because that Paul Smith fight was a joke in terms of his opposition. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope everything holds true, and that they make this fight happen, because it's going to be a heck of a great fight, and they can put some good fights on the undercard as well. So let me know what you guys think. Main events and Roc Nation. Kovalev's promoter, Kathy Duva, is confirming that Andre Ward and Kovalev have to fight at the end of 2016, and the last quarter of 2016. Let me know what you guys think. Will the fight happen? Will it not happen? And if it does, who do you have happening and how? Leave your comments down below. Take your time to subscribe. And until next time, take care, guys. Peace.